Here's the ticket for a fun day with 14-year-old Zeke at the ballpark for a New Hampshire Fisher Cats game. First stop, right onto the field.
Ready VIP treatment.
One of Zeke's tallest supporters, AJ, is along for the experience, and the team mascot, Fungo, not far behind. Zeke gears up with a team jersey.
Thank you.
Here you go, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
And a greeting from Casey the Bat Dog.
I love dogs.
Zeke even joins the grounds crew to get home plate ready.
If you can find someone out there that can make sure that they teach him everything that he's supposed to learn, everything that he missed out before, and I think he will do good.
AJ is at Zeke's side on this journey to find a home at last.
How you feeling?
Good.
Me too, bro. It's always good, man, to be with you, bro.
He's a youth counselor at Mount Prospect Academy and basketball coach. Yes, he played professionally overseas and bonded with Zeke on the court.
Well, I met Zeke when he first got there, and he was like, "You're pretty tall, I can beat you at one-on-one." I'm like, well, I would like to see you try. The gym is downstairs, let's go. I didn't let him score, you know? As a professional, you gotta make sure like they know what's coming. He told everybody he beat me.
They're on the same team, hoping Zeke finds his forever family.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Very good, very good. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Being steady with someone, a family that can teach him all these things, will be very good at the end, you know, in the long run.
We got our friend Zeke with us here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take
Good.
you in too. How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. Dennis.
Dennis, Zeke,
Tyler.
Tyler,
Josiah.
Josiah.
Is this your first plate meeting with umpires?
Yeah.
Here, come on in.
We won't bite you, we promise.
Yeah.
Get in the box. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I'll show you how it's done here.
Once he does get that confidence, he truly shines, and I think that's starting to come out a little bit. When he was on the field, I could see the joy. He loves to be a role model. He's taken a lot of his peers under his wing, gotten them to kind of come out of their shell, try new things. He's gotten them to try sports with him.
So he's really like a team leader.
Yes, he is. And I think that also makes him proud.
Let me see your hand. Here you go. Now you can throw it out. You got some rosin on there, baby.
There you go. Good. Thanks, George. Appreciate it.
He's discovering what he truly wants in life. He's gone through so much that he's been resilient to, so I think it's really his time to start shining and showing us what he can do.
I want this place to be very loud. Let's hear it for Zeke! Let's see it, my friend. Hey, give Zeke another big round of applause.
He's also shared that he is ready to open his heart and let the potential families in, get to know him. He wants to truly be a part of something, and he wants to belong. He wants that family that will love him no matter what.
Being part of a team, I think, is really important for him. I think he really enjoys it. He loves being part of the team. Doesn't have to stand out, but he likes to. He loves sports. He's exuberant. He's a collector, loves collecting shoes. He collects baseball cards. He has a good heart. And if you show up for him, he shows up for you. Zeke deserves a loving family because he can give so much love. He's a great kid.
In the press box,
He has to hit it inside, and if he doesn't, hits it outside of these lines, that's a ball.
Zeke takes the time to explain each at-bat to AJ.
So if he gets one more strike, he's out.
A team player all around.
And I hope, like, whoever's watching this, Zeke is an amazing kid.